Hey guys, I just want to jump on here real quick and share a few thoughts. I have been interested in the fact that last year, 2019, kind of felt like the year that everybody was kind of figuring out that it's okay to push negative people out of your life and kind of remove toxicity and focus on positive people and build your circles and your tribes with positive people. And I think that was a really amazing journey to watch so many people have. So many people focused a lot on that. And this year, something that I'm focusing a lot on and that I would love to challenge those of you, if you are leaders. If you're not leaders, then you should probably turn this video off right now. But this is something that, as a leader, I've kind of had this aha moment over the last few years as I've kind of finished my journey of learning that it's okay to let go of some negative people in my life and people that I just couldn't get along with, or that seemed like they were just hell-bent on focusing on negativity and there was nothing that I could do to help them. After I learned that it was okay to kind of let go of some of those relationships and focus more on positive people and positive experiences and all that, I stepped into this new light of my life and decided that I wanted to be a leader and decided that I wanted to do something with my life that benefits other people on a regular basis as much as possible. So once I stepped into that leadership role, I had to relearn some things that I had learned differently. And one of the biggest things was that idea that I needed to push negative people out of my life and that I needed to only have positivity and only have a tribe of people that think the way that I think and are going in the direction that I'm going in. While it is so important for me to have those types of people and those types of that type of energy in my life, I can't afford as a leader to push out everybody that's toxic and everybody that's negative and everybody that thinks differently or disagrees with me. If I want to be a leader, I need to be strong enough to stand in my own beliefs and in my own convictions and still welcome other people who are different from me, who are struggling in their own negative places in their lives and who are struggling understanding what it means to build a healthy, positive tribe. I have to be able to allow that into my life. I need to be strong enough on the inside to allow negativity into my life and to impact it. You can't impact people who are just the same as you. You're not impacting them. You're the same. There's no impact to be had there if you are the exact same. You impact people who are different from you. That is what impact is. That's what influence is when you're giving difference to someone else's life, when you're offering something different that's something they don't have right now or they don't understand. Leadership is all about giving what you have that's good in your life to someone else who doesn't have that or doesn't understand it and wants it. Sometimes they don't even know that they want it. And that's some of the most negative people you're going to run into. They don't know what it's like to have the positivity that you have found. As a leader, that's your role. You're sharing that positivity, whether it's in the workplace or whether it's spiritually or whether it's in the family realm, so many different places, but you have something that the world needs. You have something that people around you don't have and don't understand. And you have to be strong enough and loving enough and light enough to allow that negativity into your life with the intention of lovingly impacting and influencing them. That is my role. That's the role that I've chosen as a leader, to allow those negative people into my life and to let them stay even though they're really stuck right now, because I think I can help them and I have something they don't have and I understand things that they don't understand. That is what leadership is. And it's such a beautiful journey. You would think that and it's something that you kind of learn, that like having negativity in your life is very unenjoyable. But when you're an influencer and when you're an impactor and when you're a leader and a teacher, it's very enjoyable because you're looking at something with their potential in mind. For me, seeing people in places that I used to be in. I have chronic illness, so I can look at somebody who's in the middle of their diagnosis or in the middle of just feeling like crap and they don't even know that they have chronic illness yet. I can look at people like that and I get it because I've been there. I remember what it was like to be in the beginning of my journey with my chronic illness and to have pain all the time and not understand it and be just, I was horrible at that phase of my life. I was a horribly negative person because I was miserable. And so I love seeing people like that come into my life and be like, hey, I get it. And you know what? Here's some light because you need it. And here's some hope because you need it and because I have it. And that's leadership. That's influencing at its finest. And you're going to have a lot of negative people that are drawn to you because they want positivity, they want hope, they want light, and they don't have it. So for 2020, there are going to be a small handful of you in my circle that are going to need to learn this. That this is time for you to allow negativity into your life with the intention of benefiting and influencing people for the better. Because you're a leader. This is your role and this is your calling that you're choosing to step up into. For those of you that are not ready for this, that's okay. I wasn't always ready for this. I haven't been a leader my whole life. I had to figure out myself first and I had to connect with myself first before I could lead anybody else. And while I am leading people now and I am influencing people now, I am still learning and I'm still bettering myself constantly. I'm still looking at myself under a microscope and figuring out these are the good things and these are the not so good things and these are the things that I can improve on and these are the things that I can benefit other people's lives with. This journey never ends, but if you're ready for this next step and this next level, let's talk. It's time to connect.